A great deal of the fighting in Syria's civil war is taking place just over Israel's northern border, and the Jewish state is keeping a close, watchful eye on the fighting.
The Israeli Air Force pounded a military position on the Golan Heights overnight belonging to Islamic State terrorists. The army jets dropped 10 one-ton bombs on an abandoned military facility that was previously used by the UN, but was abandoned 2 years ago after fighters affiliated with ISIS kidnapped United Nations peacekeepers. The outpost has since been taken over by the terrorists and was used for training and to store arms near the border with Israel. Israel's actions early this morning came in retaliation to Sunday night's mortar and gunfire on an IDF unit. Soldiers were under fire with a heavy machine gun-mounted vehicle. The 4 terrorists committing the attack were all killed, according to the IAF report. The IDF stated that they intend to continue to protect the citizens of Israel and refuse to hesitate to act against any terrorist organization operating against the Jewish state. This is the first occasion that ISIS is known to have opened fire intentionally on IDF forces. There have been no reported injuries. Soldiers from the Israel Defense Forces are positioned in the Golan Heights frontier that separates the 2 nations of Israel and Syria, but the Islamic State isn't even the Israeli government's biggest concern. Greater dangers are being posed by errant mortar and tank fire that hits the Jewish state during combat between the Syrian army and rebel forces. Another major issue is the Hezbollah terror group's movement of heavy weapons from Syria into Lebanon, which also borders Israel to the north.
כרגע אנחנו לא בראש הסדר העדיפויות שלהם. אני מתכוון אני מדבר הצבא הישראלי. ולכן אנחנו לא מעריכים שכרגע עומדת להתבצע כנגדנו התקפה.
Although no direct attacks on the Jewish state appear to be imminent, fleets of tanks remain on standby while soldiers conduct routine patrols of the area as part of their constant Syrian reconnaissance. Israel holds the Assad regime responsible for any violations of its sovereignty and responds to any spillover violence with targeted counterstrikes as a matter of official policy.